Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and let's see what's going on with the uh, Mana Decentraland token. So like in my previous videos, Mana was in this like falling wedge, and then it finally broke out of it, and I told you that it was going to just break out, and then it was going to retest these levels. This was the level. Okay. It was here, but this was the correct one. So it did break out, but it failed to break this level over here, okay? It went a little bit over it, but we had some, some resistance with this area. And then you can see the price slowly came down. But as I told you, this level is an important trend line and support trend line that, if it breaks this, then we should be a little bit concerned, but it's trying to hold it at the moment, and a lot of probably a lot of accumulation is being done over here, because if you go to the Fibonacci and you just measure the levels, you can see it tested the 0.5 level, and now it's slowly trying to pick up. But again, let's make this chart a little bit simpler. Okay, so let's jump into this one. Okay. So in this chart, you can see we have this trend line, and the price came up, came down, broke the resistance, went up, retest, went up. Okay, so we can call it an ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern. Okay, we had the same thing that happened here. Came up, resistance, I mean support, resistance, came down, fell back to the 20 moving average, and then took off. And it took off over here. Okay, then came back, made some little resistance patterns, and then came down. Okay, went up, came down, then tried to go up, but we failed to break. Uh, we failed to break this level. uh, this level over here. Okay, if we would have broken this level, that would have been a really bullish sign. But it's still good. It's still looking good. It came down here, okay, and testing this support trend line. It's the same chart, okay? It's the same chart, but I've drawn it in a different manner. And so what's going on with it now? So what we want to be looking at, okay? Let me take this off. Take this off, okay. So you can see this support is still playing out, okay? It's still valid because it hasn't broken it yet, okay? I hope not, but yeah. So the pattern that it's playing in now is this. Excuse me. Okay, can take that off. Okay, and you can see clearly it's doing something like this in this pattern. Okay, and it's trying to hold this pattern. This is a good sign because you could also build a case. It might do something. If it breaks, okay, this area, then this line over here gonna come here. Okay, and then you can bring this line over here, and that gives you a descending triangle. Okay, where if it breaks, it's gonna bounce right from here. This is the bounce over here. The reason I say that the bounce is over there is because you can measure the move. It's setting right at 0.618 level, okay? And pretty strong level over here. Okay, you can see how many bounces we had over here because it was at the, you could call it the golden pocket level right over there. Okay, so it might bounce over there. Now, let's say this scenario is not going to play out like that. Okay, you could also build a case that, let's take this back and let's bring this. Okay, now if this scenario doesn't play out, this descending triangle. What we want to see is, okay, man, I do something like this. Come over here, come up, break this, and break this over here. Okay. Once it does that, then you can clearly see we can be forming another ascending triangle. If this gets broken and this gets broken, the confidence for the buyers, new buyers will come, and we can be creating something like a ascending triangle, and then price can do something like this, and then eventually break out and test this level. Then we can come back, retest, and do something like this, move forward. But this is the bullish case scenario, and even if we we look at this scenario over here, chances are mana is in a very crucial stage right now with this this thing not breaking out over here. Okay, if it would have broken out, it would have just been better, but it didn't do that. But so I mean, both scenarios are good, because even if this scenario plays out, price can do something like this, come here, retest this level, and then we can see where the break is, because I'm not going to say the break is going to be on the in the downside, because this is a very strong support from mana token. And it can be because descending triangles are bearish patterns, but not necessarily, because when there's an uptrend, when you do get a descending triangle, it's a sign of a sell-off, But when you have a strong move to the upside, a lot of buyers are usually waiting to accumulate at these lower prices. Look at that. That's at $4.31, So you could see in the daily time frame. Okay, let me show you. In the daily time frame, you can see where the 20 moving average is. It's right at $4.10. So even if the price, comes and you know to this level, 20 moving average is also creeping up. Maybe you could come here, 20 moving averages gonna come up, and then you're gonna get a bounce from either this level or the 20 moving average. So yeah, guys, I mean, we should keep both scenarios in mind, and uh, and take our steps accordingly. But overall, it's a good run. If even if you go, to the previous run, let me show you really quick the previous run, which was over here. Okay, this level over here. So the price, it did something similar. It went up, came down, went up, then it created that symmetrical triangle. Because if you take this off, and you take this off, and you bring your your images in the daily time frame, you can see here. Okay, you can see here when this run happened, how far was the 20 EMA? Okay, and it made higher highs again and again, again and again. It was making higher highs. So when it went to its all-time high, it rejected this candle, came back to the 20 EMA, went up, came down again. There was a trend line that was born over here, and then eventually it broke out. So when it broke out, it had a price target, and see, it met it perfectly. So we have tested, we have tested the, what's it called? We have tested the 20 moving average, and see, and the 55 moving average. And you can see in this run, every time, it's above the 20 moving average, the price took off. Okay, so we are here right now. It's below the 20 moving average, and it's above the 55 moving average. So we're in the middle. So it's like a indecisive period where where it wants to go. So yeah, I mean, even if it comes out plays in this manner, and then decision can be made once it gets out of that pattern. But these are the scenarios at the moment. If it doesn't play out like that, then it can surely play out in this ascending channel. That's why we have this uh, you know indecisive moments for mana at the moment. But overall, things are looking good, and hopefully it works out. Okay, guys, thank you so much. This was a quick mana video. It went a little bit longer, but like the video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below if you have any questions. And um, have a good day. Thank you.